Be honest. How often do you wake up actually feeling good? How many mornings do you get up the second your alarm goes off without hitting snooze even once? There's nothing worse than going to bed early and still waking up feeling completely drained. A lot of different things affect how tired you feel in the morning, and chances are you have a few habits that are quietly draining your energy without you even realizing it. Let's go through some simple fixes that can actually help you wake up feeling rested. First, stop hitting snooze. When you snooze, you're not really getting any extra useful sleep. It doesn't make waking up any easier, and honestly, it does nothing good for you at all. Every time you hit that button, you actually end up feeling more tired afterward, not less. Here's why. Sleep happens in cycles that last around 90 minutes each. When you fall back asleep for just a few extra minutes, your alarm often catches you right in the middle of a sleep cycle instead of at the end of one, which leaves you feeling groggy and sluggish. One helpful trick is using a sleep tracking app. These apps gently monitor your movement through the night and time your alarm to go off near the end of a sleep cycle instead of in the middle of one. Waking up this way feels noticeably more refreshing than being pulled out of deep sleep. Second, make sure you're actually getting enough sleep. This might sound obvious, but a lot of us still get either too much or too little sleep without realizing it. Part of the problem is going to bed at different times every night. One night at 10, the next night at 3 in the morning. Your body works best when you go to sleep and wake up around the same time every single day. This helps your body settle into a natural rhythm, so you start waking up naturally near the end of a sleep cycle instead of randomly in the middle of one. Everyone also needs a different amount of sleep to feel their best. To figure out your personal number, try going to bed at the same time each night for about a week and let yourself wake up naturally without an alarm. Write down how many hours you slept each night. By the end of the week, you'll have a good idea of exactly how much sleep you personally need, and you can use that to plan your bedtime going forward. Third, drink water and get your body moving. Staying hydrated first thing in the morning matters a lot. After 6 to 8 hours without any water, your body is naturally a little dehydrated, and that alone can make you feel tired. A simple trick is keeping a glass of water on your nightstand the night before, so it's already there waiting for you when you wake up. The goal is to rehydrate as quickly as possible after all those hours without drinking anything. A lot of times when people feel tired, what they actually need is water, not more coffee. It also really helps to move your body a little as soon as you get up. Any light physical activity that gets your heart pumping and your blood flowing will boost your energy. It might seem backwards, but moving your body actually creates energy instead of draining it. Even if you feel exhausted, just standing up and walking around the room for a minute or two can genuinely wake you up. This doesn't need to be intense at all. Nobody's asking you to run a marathon before breakfast. A little light stretching or a few simple exercises is more than enough to get things going. Fourth, avoid screens before bed. Your phone, TV, and computer all give off a type of artificial light that can seriously mess with your sleep. The issue is that this light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Normally, once it gets dark, your body naturally starts producing a hormone that helps you feel sleepy, but artificial screen light blocks that process, which confuses your body about what time it actually is. That's why it's a good idea to put screens away at least a couple of hours before bed. If you're currently reading this at 2 in the morning on your phone because you have to wake up early, that's exactly the habit worth changing starting tomorrow. Try swapping your phone for a good book instead. If you really can't avoid screens before bed, there are simple apps you can install on your phone or computer that shift your screen to a warmer, more orange tone, which reduces the amount of that artificial blue light reaching your eyes. Most of these apps are completely free. That said, if you're serious about fixing your tiredness for good, the best option is still just avoiding screens altogether before sleep. Hopefully this gave you a few useful ideas. These habits genuinely make a noticeable difference once you start applying them consistently. If you've found other tricks that help you wake up feeling more rested, feel free to share them. Everyone benefits from learning what actually works.